inside the juggling. And tonight, you know, still non-stop juggling.
Yes. Out to everyone locked in over on Twitch and YouTube. Happy St. Junglist Massacre Day.
Watch it. Myself up your jungle until the morning.
Yeah, we had the premiere earlier for the Dub Police and Sub Soldiers mix, so check the channel out for that. And as I was sitting watching some YouTube, I thought to myself, you know what? I feel like just streaming for a bit, so here I am. Yeah, out to Dead Pixel for the suggestion for the title as well. That's a love sign on YouTube. Out to Coda Mall, welcome inside, brother. And Shroomy Tunes. Sorry, I can't get that out of my mouth. First tune was, I think it was Chatter B. Let me check. Yeah, Chatter B, Touch Me. I was a bit confused because I'm in the house alone and I thought I could hear someone. Turns out it was me. It was the recording from YouTube that I hadn't muted, so I was like sat there going, "The hell's going on? Who's in my house?" It's me, you fucking idiot. Yeah, out to Penny Pebble Rippler. Welcome inside. This one is LJ High, track called, I think this one is Sweet Dreams, I think? Yeah, Sweet Dreams. There's this one which is quite deep, then the flip side is just some mad tune. Might play that a little bit later on. That last tune was Brockout Crew, which is, it was an alias for Potential Bad Boy. And that tune was called Hardcore Romance. A mic drop there, no pun intended. Yeah, that tune that Love Sign just asked about, that's called Ooh Boy by LSD. I think that is the raw mix or something like that. Let me have a check. Yeah, that was the Bad Boy mix. I mean, they're both pretty much the same. The original and the mix, the remix rather. It's just a slight difference in arrangement. A lot of jungle producers used to do that because producing jungle back then producing jungle back in the 90s, you needed somebody with studio space and the ability to use, a computer, which weren't quite widespread, right? Back in the 90s, there weren't many people that had their own personal computer. So in order to maximize the studio time, they would make a tune and then they would make a slightly different version of it and release it on the same record, just to make sure that they were making use of the studio time, because it did cost money. There was, of course, Octamed. I don't know if you've ever heard of Octamed before, but Octamed was, it kind of revolutionized music production, because all of a sudden you didn't need £1 million or $1 million studio to make your tunes in. You could make them at home, which was mind-blowing at the time. So if you've ever heard of a producer called Equinox, he was a big user of Octamed. Basically, it was just like it was a freeware program, right? It was a free program that you could get on floppy disk, and you could get your a turntable or something like that, feed samples into it, so you didn't need a sampler, right? And just make tunes from the samples that you fed it. But the memory wasn't very large, so they were 16. I think it was 16 megabytes of RAM or something like that. So it wasn't huge, and you could only sample maybe 8 seconds or something like that. So you would have to just oh, this tune's ending, but let me just ramble on here. So yeah, basically with Octamed, you basically had 8 seconds of sample time, so you would have to record all your breaks and then save them to loads of different floppy disks, which is what people used to do, and then they would record it using Octamed, and some people would actually make tunes in Octamed, but if you wanted to make a really complicated tunes with loads and loads of samples, you would record all your breaks and all your samples and hooks and stuff and synths to floppy disk and then go to an actual engineer, a music production engineer who would put it all together for you. That's why if you have a look on some Jungle records, if you own any of them, it will say produced by X and engineered by Y. That basically means that the producer was the guy that it was his artistic direction, and he was telling the engineer how to put it together, which doesn't really exist nowadays. Like, people don't do that. You know, digital audio workstations, DAWs as they're called now, are so like advanced that you can basically do everything inside one application, inside one piece of software. But back in the 90s, you couldn't do that because the technology wasn't advanced enough. So you had this kind of like, you know, producer and engineer kind of like relationship. Dillinger was a big engineer as well. He engineered a lot of people's tunes, including people like Rough Cut and who else did he? I think he did a lot for LSD as well. But I remember talking to Rough Cut at a. He's an old jungle producer from Liverpool, and I remember back in the day I spoke to him at a rave once, and he was like, "Yeah, he used to live with Dillinger in London, and they all used to, and Lemon D, they all used to live with like within a few streets of each other, and they'd go to work and then just like produce at each other's houses and get Dillinger to engineer all his music. He's apparently has 1,000 Amen breaks sitting on a hard drive somewhere that Dillinger engineered for him. So anyway, I'm talking way too long here. Yeah, sorry for the rambling there, but I just thought that was quite interesting. Like, nowadays, everyone's expected to do everything. So they're expected to produce, engineer, mix down, sometimes even master. Those roles were completely separate like 30 years ago. Yeah, out to J Pin. How you doing, brother? Here's a little tip for you. If you ever find a chap called Alex Banks, he used to be part of a duo called Hyper On Experience. They did a lot of engineering for Pesce, and they had a studio. Or Alex Banks, I think, had a studio in his mum's back garden called The Shed, because it was literally in a shed. And apparently they put together a bunch of Pesce's tunes for him, and they gave him a stick. They called it a shuffle stick, because that's where he would point where he wanted the ghost snares to go. You know, when you hear a drum shuffle in between like the second snare and the fourth snare. So apparently they gave him a stick for him to point at the computer screen. Really, really good interview, actually. I'll put it in my Discord, the Alex Banks videos that I'm talking about. So that's one thing I don't really think people really understand about back in the day. It wasn't like, you know, people sitting down at their computer making tunes. There were all these like different ancillary kind of roles that people fulfilled. Very, very different to how it is now. Yeah, that's an interesting take. I think at the end of the day, music is a business to the major record labels. And in the 90s, you know, they were making a lot of money from music that was pretty well produced. And the thing is as well that, you know, electronic music back in the late 80s and the early, mid 90s, it was pretty much inventing itself. You know, so it was really fresh, it was new, people were coming up with different ways to utilize the limitations of their technology. Oh, this one's ended too. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just nattering on. I mean, this is okay. So this one is Capsules by Potential Bad Boy. It's got a sample from the movie Akira.
Capsules.
Which is a fantastic film.
Just shove them out, man. Capsules. How about it? How about it?
Yeah, I mean, once the major record labels come up with a winning formula, you know, they'll just use it to churn out music, basically. You know what I mean?
It's my brain. It's my brain.
Yeah, Akira's mad. It's a mad film.
Sub-level. That's what's been beating around inside my head all this time!
The think break on this track isn't really quantized properly, so it makes it an absolute bugger to try and mix, because it always sounds off, but then it doesn't sound off on certain bars. Again, that's probably down to the fact that it was sequenced manually. You know what? The USA is a very interesting place, musically, I mean, because like everything about jungle came from the US. It's like, you know, it was hip hop breaks. So it was American hip hop producers that created, you know, that figured out that they could sample breaks from funk records, which again is an American sort of originated genre.
Capsules.
And then these, you know, British producers, well, it wasn't British producers, it was more like Belgian techno producers and, you know, Dutch hardcore producers. They were sampling breakbeats into their music in the late 80s. And they were sampling hip-hop records. And then the Brits, the Brits, you know, they got their hands on it and thought, you know, we can slow this down a little bit, make it a little less techno, and just put in a bunch of like reggae music that, because a lot of in the late 80s, early 90s, it was mainly the West Indian community that were sort of making that kind of music. They were going to these techno raves and they were like, hang on a minute, you know what? If we put some of our parents' dub and reggae tunes, sample them to like hip-hop, sped up hip-hop breaks, we might be onto a winner there. And they definitely were. It was like they was made for each other.
How about it?
Yeah, man, I love Belgium. I've been to Antwerp and Ghent. I had a friend who lived in Ghent for a while. Yeah, so this one is Lemon D, who, again, was one of Dillinger's main production partners. This one's called Parazone. I think as well, you've got to understand the kind of environment that the UK was in the late 80s. It wasn't a great time. A lot of people were being laid off. You know, you had the you had all like the coal pits shutting down, miners' strikes. There was a lot of animosity, a lot of division between, like, you know, whites and non-whites and that sort of thing. So there was a lot of division basically in the culture in the UK. And one of the things that that really joined people together was rave music. It was jungle music, people going to raves and enjoying themselves and realizing that actually, you know what, we all just want to have a good time, you know what I mean? But it cannot be understated the impact of things like Detroit techno, Chicago house, American hip hop as well, on rave music and jungle. That's like so instrumental. Again, there's a really good interview with Congo Natty, Rebel MC, and he was saying that, you know, it was like people were going to house raves in the 90s, and it was like, are you enjoying the music? He'd ask people, are you enjoying the music? And it's like, I don't really give a shit about music. I'm here to pick up girls. And he was like, that's when he knew. He was like, I don't really want to be playing house music anymore. Congo Natty is another guy that's really interesting, actually. Rebel MC, he was a pop star. And then he discovered jungle and became a Rastafarian. Well, actually, I think he became a Rastafarian first. Yeah, I'll post them in the Discord. I've got loads of links to jungle documentaries and stuff that are really, really interesting. I spoke to, I don't know if you've ever heard of a guy called Baby Kane. Baby Kane, I don't know if you've ever heard of him. So he was signed to XL Records back in the day. And, you know, he produced a bunch of like jungle, hardcore, that kind of thing. And I got a really good insight into how the majors worked back then. You know, they gave him a £50,000 advance. For like, you know, 10 releases or something like that, and an album, which was a lot of money back in those days. Apparently he said that he used that as a massive deposit on a house that he still lives in today. And it just got into the sort of psyche of, you know, what people were calling the music back then. And he was like, he didn't really hear the word jungle until like late 94 and stuff like that, because he was still making hardcore, which I thought was quite interesting. better select another tune. I'm going to start mixing again. Don't want to just yap on the mic all the time. Yeah, potentially I could do that. I mean, one thing I've really wanted to do is to do a tutorial on how to mix jungle on vinyl, basically. I'm going to go through everything, like how to structure a set, how to beat match, how to select tunes, you know, how to respond to crowds as well. If they're not feeling the tunes, what can you do to try and up the ante, sort of get them a bit more engaged without hopping on the mic and telling them to dance. Get a gun out and just start shooting at them. Dance. I don't recommend that, by the way. That may be illegal depending on where you're from. Yeah, I mean, it would be my view. It wouldn't be like the definitive guide or anything like that. It'd be like, you know, when I'm structuring a set, I like to start off with things that aren't too in your face, aren't going to take your bloody head top off or anything like that. I like to build up to it. So I'll start with something like this, and then just slowly over through the course of the night, if I'm, say, doing an hour set, I'll try and pace the sets to match like the, you know, because if you're running a marathon, let's say, you don't just start running at 100 miles an hour. You'll get tired really quickly. So I think of planning my sets that way as well. This one is DJ Fantasy, track called Relax, the Alex Reese remix. Yeah, out to Warren, big yourself up. Yeah, Gabber and hardstyle is quite popular in the Netherlands and Belgium, right? I've I played this one. Oh my god! So I used to DJ in a crew back in the day, and we went to this place in Derbyshire. I think it was called The Unit or something like that. And we were asked to play this gig. We said, "Yeah, come and play jungle. You know, it's a hard style night, gabba night, but you know, just come and play some jungle and stuff." Right? So me and my mate, we got into his van, right? Because he didn't own a car at that point. He was a bricklayer, so he was just like, "Yeah, we'll just go in the van, the jungle van." And we rocked up to this place in the middle of fucking nowhere, pitch black. We went inside and we just like, I can only describe it as a wall of noise. Of course, it was in the middle of nowhere, so there was drugs everywhere, of course, which is I don't have a problem with. But it was just like a lot of people in K-holes, taking pills, and they were just looking at us like, you know, all like, what do you want? With just the most absolutely outrageous gabber just penetrating my eardrums. Me and my friends just look at each other and we're just like, I saw a McDonald's on the motorway about 5 minutes away, so shall we just leave and go to McDonald's? So we just left. Oh man, it was so sketch. So sketch. Listen to how shanked this fucking tune is. I bought this tune back in 2007, I think it was, or maybe 2008. No, it was 2008, yeah, because I was still in sixth form. Studying for my A-levels, and I had some spare money. Went to my local record shop, and he had a little pile of jungle, and this was in it. This tune is so shanked. Oh my word.
Junglist. First time me go jungle, say me have to come back. Me head me to my belly, me foot me and start to rock. The sweetest time when the bass line drop. Junglist. Come from good stable.
Yes, Warren, mate, you're right. It's FBD Project, which is Neil Tricks. That last tune was the core, the Neil Tricks remix, so it's just one of his own remixes of the core. And this one is a Dream Team Stamina Suburban Bass Classic. When am I coming stateside? I don't know. I don't take bookings anymore for gigs. That is just not something that I want to do anymore. So I might come for a holiday or something, I don't know. I mean, I don't even think clubs have 1210s nowadays, do they? I wouldn't want to play... If I'm going to play out, then I'm going to play properly on vinyl, right? So I think that eliminates me from most clubs. Yeah, all the best, love sign, mate. I will see you when we see you. Yeah, man, this one is a tune. This one's Goes Around by Desired State, which is, of course, Ant Miles and Andy C. So this is not an original, this is a repress. So Ram and Lifting Spirits, which is a sister label of Ram, they re-released a bunch of old tunes to vinyl, and they've done a really good job of it as well. Some of the issues you may fall into when you repress old tunes is that the DATs don't exist anymore. So that stands for digital audio tape, I think it's called, DAT. That's how they used to record masters. No, sorry, that isn't how they record masters. That's what they would record their sort of mixed down tune to before giving it to the mastering engineer, who would then cut it to a lacquer, which is then used to make vinyl. A very oversimplistic way of explaining the vinyl making process. But you need a master disc, which is like 16-inch disc. Sometimes they refer to it as metalwork. And that is the masters. Those are the masters. So whenever you hear people talking about, oh, I've got the masters, like I think there was an issue with Taylor Swift, the pop star, and she didn't have the rights to her masters, so she re-recorded everything. That's what it means. That's what it used to mean anyway. It used to mean the master disc, the metalwork. But give credit where credit is due. They've repressed them and they sound really, really good. So I've got these, and I've got a few others off of Lifting Spirits. Just very, very DJ friendly tunes, and they sound great as well. Yeah, nice one, Warren. You must have been raving back in the day. Unfortunately, I wasn't old enough. I was watching Power Rangers, eating my Weetabix, going to bed at 8 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, that's it, Warren. Yeah, if you want to cut a dub plate, you would have to take a DAT down to the cutting engineer, who would then use that tape to cut to dub. I can't remember who it was. I think it was DJ Dexterous. I remember meeting him at a rave once that he was playing at. This must have been like 2015, 2016. And he said to me, he goes, "Oh yeah, we used to go down to Music House with a bag of DATs." And I thought that was quite funny. Well, I might have some hardcore for you. Might finish off with a little bit of hardcore. Why not? Yeah, this one is code 071, a London something. This is the Tech 9 remix, although on the record it says Tech 9's reinterpretation or something like that. Yeah, it's a remix. Yeah, this one is Noise Factory, track called Breakage 4. Yeah, just want to big everyone locked in right now. This one was released in 1992, I think. Which is mad because I don't think there was anything being released like this in 92. I think it was all like, 140, 150 BPM hardcore. Yes, out to the Bumberclack Gatto fish, my namesake, my fellow fish. Yeah, Penny. Yeah, definitely. Some of the best times of my entire life have been in like somebody else's house in their basement or whatever, just playing tunes, Maybe smoking a little something. I've not played any free parties in abandoned buildings, Warren, but I have played some illegal raves out in fields. I went to this one rave somewhere in Nottinghamshire, and there was, I am not even joking, there was probably about 5,000 people. So many sound systems as well, like, if you wanted to go listen to Gabba, you'd go over there. If you wanted to listen to Jungle, you'd go over there. Drum and bass over there. It was just absolutely wild. Everyone off their tits, man. It was so good. And then there was like police helicopters flying over because they just can't move 5,000 people. It's just ridiculous. So, but I think some people got their rigs confiscated by the police, rather. But that was probably possibly one of the most craziest things I've ever seen. Like, I'd never been to a free party before. It was my first time. And just like, I'd just never seen that many people in a field. It must have been I think I remember reading something in the newspaper saying that it's 5,000 people or 4,000 people or something like that. There was a lot of people there. Right, I'm going to change the pace now. I'm going to play a little bit of hardcore, but first, I want to play this tune. Let me see if any of you know who it's by. I hope the YouTube stream doesn't kill me because this is on Interscope Records, which is a major. Yeah, this one is it's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. It's Good Vibrations. This is the dub mix, so it's not got any. Obviously, it's not got any lyrics in because it's a dub version. But I really like this tune. It's pretty good. I'm not sure what year this was, but it was around about the sort of hardcore early 90s, I think, when hip house was a thing. Oh, yes, we're taking it. Get your fucking whistles out. Whistle crew! This is DJ Hype as Isotonic, track called Everywhere I Go. The Fizzy Orange remix. Wicked tune, this one.
Your name's not down, you're not coming in. 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 Not tonight, you're not on the list. Your name's not down, you're not coming in. Your name's not down, you're not coming in. Not tonight, you're not on the list. Your name's not down, you're not coming in. Not tonight, you're not on the list. Your name's not down, you're not coming in.
It's about time we quit playing games. Here we go.
I'm mad. Flex FM ran from your flat. That is amazing, bro. I may or may not have known someone who DJ'd on a pirate radio station. Definitely not me. Pirate radio stations are great, man. Great fun. We had to take all our tunes on CDs, however, because... sorry, I don't mean me. I mean my friend. Of course, my friend. Don't want the DTI to come after me. My friend had to take CDs because the police were well known for just robbing people's records, you know what I mean? But I heard being the key phrase there, that it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Yeah, nice one, Fearless Beggar. See you around, buddy. Love this tune. Let's go. Yeah, we're reloading this one. Yeah, Warren. When they said hardcore will never die, they actually fucking meant it. I mean, there's some hardcore tunes which sound a little rank, you know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? But some are just fucking timeless, honestly.
Can't stop reality.
Yeah, this one's big. This is Urban Shakedown and Mickey Finn. Track called Some Justice. Great sample from Run DMC's, I think it's Run's House. That's the break from a track by Run DMC called Run's House. Whose house? Run's house. And it's just got that massive break. There you go, that's what I'm talking about. You know, all these like hardcore jungle records, they all sampled American hip-hop breaks and sped them up. So hip-hop was instrumental to rave and hardcore jungle culture. Yeah, I just want to big up Brian the Crackhead for selling me these records in 2014. Couldn't have done it without you, buddy. Definitely, he must be dead. He must be. The amount of drugs that guy was on. And he wasn't just on like crack and stuff, he was on like all sorts of shit. I heard his tapes, his demo tapes. They were the dulcet tones of somebody on far too much ketamine, crack, heroin, and alcohol. Which is a real shame, because I think he was probably a pretty good musician back in the day. But thank you for selling me those DJ Seduction tapes. Sorry, DJ Seduction vinyl. I love, the good addition to my collection. I mean, the guy was desperate for them, man. I think I bought them off him for like £5 or something. This one is LSD and DJ Swanee. Track called Roughneck Business. Now here's some interesting lore about Swanee. Do you remember we were talking about Flux Pavilion earlier today? Well, doesn't Flux Pavilion run Circus Records, the dubstep label? Flux Pavilion ran that label with Dr. P and Swanee. The same Swanee, the guy who made this tune. Isn't that mad? Out to Alex from New York, welcome inside. Yes, out to Photech, the man like Rupert Parks. Let's just say, nobody from the drum and bass the 90s era of drum and bass is driving a... Sorry, nobody that makes drum and bass now is making as much money as they did back in the 90s, because Photech was just a bad man and was driving around in a fucking black Ferrari. So nobody makes those kind of P's anymore, I can tell you. This tune, this is Inter Warriors, which is an alias for Groove Rider. This is called Your Love Is Yours. This is a real special tune for me because it was given to me by a friend of mine who then moved away and had to look after his mother back in his own country and stuff like that. And he couldn't take any of his records back with him. So he gave this to me as like a safekeeping. So I don't consider this my tune. I consider this his tune. And I said to him, if you ever move back or you want me to give it back to you, I will give it back to you. But it's been about a decade now. So, yeah, maybe he doesn't want his tune back. But it's not my tune. This is a friend of mine's tune that I'm borrowing, let's say. This is Inter Warriors, Your Love Is Yours. Yeah, unfortunately, I think is it Phil? Phil's dead, unfortunately. He passed away a few years ago. From Source Direct, I mean. I think Phil ran a label called Vampire. And I think a couple of my friends of mine used to send tunes to him for consideration when he was alive, obviously. But yeah, Source Direct, absolute dons. Same with the Wax Doctor, Alex Reese. You know, with regards to the Wax Doctor, there's a tune called what's it called? Oh, fucking hell! I think it's called Never as Much or something like that. You know, it's my favourite tune. I can't even remember what the tune's called. Never as Good. That's it. You know when you know something, right, and you just get a blank, and you're like, "What the hell is that called?" I just had that right now. Yeah, so there's a tune by the Wax Doctor called Never As Good. Peak 90s drum and bass. Not jungle, drum and bass. Yeah, I've got quite a few Photech tunes. I've got, I say Photech. Photech and his aliases like Studio Pressure, System X, The Sentinel. I've got a System X tune, which is Photech, called now I've forgotten again. Move Yourself, and what's the other tune called? My God, I'm having a really bad time remembering shit now. I'm worried. But it's called Something of Real Existence or something like that. Or Something of Intelligent Existence. Really rare tune that I got off of eBay for like £190. Oh, Mind Games! I wish I could afford that tune. I just can't. I'll tell you one thing. I had Air Freshener by Tom and Jerry a few years ago, and for some stupid reason, I thought, oh, these tunes are going for quite a lot on Discogs. So I sold my copy for £150. I really regret doing that. Also sold my copy of Only You by Nookie. I fucking regret that too. Basically, there was a guy on Reddit from Canada. And it was like he was like, you know, I was talking to him on Reddit, and he just asked me, you know, do you want to trade some tunes? So I got a bunch of tunes off of him, and I gave him a bunch of tunes, and in that sort of that little pack of records that I gave to him, well, traded with him, was Nookie Only You, and there was something else as well, Rude and Deadly, Lightning and Thunder, which I really regret trading with him. He got the better part of the deal, if I can be honest. I got some really good records, including this one. Oh, mate, definitely price your records up on Discogs. You'll be surprised. Yeah, out to Smoky Blunts. Big it up, Chesterfield, massive. What's Chesterfield? S36, yeah? Is that right? Or is it S30? I can't remember.
energy and consciousness. Energy and consciousness.
Yes, yes. The original version of Champion Sound, Q Project. This is my favourite version. Yeah, out to the Derbyshire crew, out to the Nottinghamshire crew. I spent a lot of, a portion of my 20s raving in Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire. So according to OBS, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I only intended to come on for an hour. So I'm going to make this one the last tune, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to play one more and then we'll call it a night, I think. Yes, Legend Records, what a label. So many classics on that label. Q Project spins back and Gwanj. What a guy. Just spotted a record in my collection that I haven't played in a long time. This one is an absolute anthem, so I'm going to finish on this instead, and then we're calling it a night. I've got to get up early in the morning, so this one's Quarterback, track called So Fine. And obviously before that was Q Project and Champion Sound. can't help myself. I've got more tunes that fit in quite well. Fuck it.
get ill.
Bagpipes in effect, let's go.
Don't worry, guys. This is the last tune. The one I'm playing right now is going to be the last one because I'm really hungry. I forgot to put the heating on in my little DJ room that I've got, so my balls are fucking frozen and I can't feel the tips of my fingers. I don't know, that's slightly worrying. I don't know, freezing your bollocks off? I don't think that's recommended by doctors. So one more tune and then we'll call it a night. This is probably the longest stream I've ever done, nearly 3 hours. I was supposed to be done half an hour ago. In fact, I was supposed to be done 2 hours ago. God. Definitely. Hardcore fish general. Yes, this one's Liquid Aliens, a track called Are You Sure You're Gonna Be Okay? Liquid Aliens, I think it's Liquid Aliens. It is, isn't it? Yeah, Liquid Aliens. It's DJ Fantasy. So one of DJ Fantasy's aliases. And the tune before that was Baby Kane, track entitled Bagpipes in Effect. Kickman Records, what a label. Once again, this is a repress, which is a really good repress. Like, I'm not some of these people, like some of these jungle purists who turns their nose up at the represses. But I want the represses to be of a certain quality. There are far too many people out there trying to make a quick buck. They repress jungle records from like the 90s and they're just awful. Awful quality. But this one is pretty good. Yeah, picking up everyone in the chat today. It's been popping off. In fact, actually, the last few streams, the chat has been really, really good. Definitely picked up. Yeah, out to Malachi71. Good to see you. Yeah, big shout out to Warren as well, who's been keeping the chat going all night. I'm glad you have been enjoying the tunes. Of course, out to the regulars, Damon, Ismeno, Kurdamal, J Pin. Yeah, out to Abdullah H. Fard M. I'm sorry, Abdullah, if I've said that wrong. But I hope you've been enjoying the tunes. Yeah, out to the man like Shroomy Tunes as well. If you haven't checked it out already, there is a Dub Police and Sub Soldiers mix up on the channel right now. Timestamp track list and download in the comments. Not in the comments, sorry, in the video description. So if you're into dubstep, check that out. Like, subscribe if you're not already. And make sure that you comment as well for the algorithm. That really does help the reach of the videos. So, right, stream tomorrow. I'm going to stream again. It's not going to be a long one, but I'll be streaming nonetheless. It'll be drum and bass, I think. Or dub. Actually, I'll do dubstep. I haven't done dubstep in a week or so. So that'll be dubstep stream tomorrow, 7 p.m. Thank you for joining me for this impromptu 3-hour almost stream, which is just crazy. And next week, next Friday, will be another dubstep. No, sorry, it's not going to be a dubstep upload. It's going to be a jungle upload. That's it. I'm going to do an all Strictly Underground mix. So for those of you that don't know, Strictly Underground Records is one of the most seminal labels in jungle, owned by a guy called Mark Roughrider. Very, very odd guy, basically. But he launched a label called Strictly Underground, which was one of the most seminal labels in hardcore and also jungle as well. And he also set up a label called Jungle Mania, which, for those of you that don't know, Jungle Mania, not the rave. There used to be a rave called Jungle Mania, but there was a label called Jungle Mania, and those records are worth their weight in fucking dollars, gold, whatever, oil. They are priceless records. I don't have any of them. I had one. Well, there was one called Back in the Days by Urban Jungle, which I kind of reserved at my record store, and then apparently one of the shop assistants sold it to somebody else, which this happened 13 years ago, and I'm still angry about it, but they're really, really rare records. I've got the digital version, so I'm going to make a mix for you guys next Friday. So that will be uploaded on the channel. Anyway, eat your greens. Make sure that you don't do anything stupid. And